Hello.
Hey, what's up everybody? I'm GrooveSim. I'm back playing video games. This time a classic, a true classic. Oddworld, Abe's Oddysee, and I'm playing this via the PlayStation Plus Premium package, which includes classics. So I'm not going to say much, just enjoy this and let's get started. I mean, I will be adding commentary to the play, but anyway, I'll see you at the end of the opening movie.
This is Rupture Farms. They say it's the biggest meat processing plant on Oddworld. I used to work here. Well, I was really a slave, like all the others. That's me. My name is Abe. I was Employee of the Year. Now I'm dead meat. I crossed the meanest boss in the world, Mullock the Gluckin. My whole life changed in just one day. I was working late one night at Rupture Farms. We used to make meat munchies. Until the meaches were through. We still made pearmite pies. And we made some good scrap cakes too. I thought I had a good job, but that was before I knew. How we'd make new and tasty, I was still to find. The truth, it turned out. Now that would blow my mind. The Gluckins were scared, 'cause profits were grim. Hermites and scrabs had been turning up thin.
They're going down. What? What are you doing, huh? What?
But Mullock was cool.
Hey, bud.
He had a plan. This new kind of meat. It was us! I just had to escape. I just had to be free. And I didn't even know I had a destiny. So, get me out of here!
Alright, here we are at the very beginning of Abe's Oddysee, Rupture Farms. We'll be returning to Rupture Farms later in the story, but for now is our intro to Rupture Farms. And we have to possess that sling. So what you saw me do there, I left the screen and I came back. You have to do that with this sling because it's, you know, one of those quirky things about Abe's Oddysee. If you do it too soon, he'll just keep running off screen, breaking the chat, and you'll have to start over. Just leave, like I did, and come back, and you'll get him just fine. Now, there, I didn't mean to drop, like I did. I meant to, yeah, to jump over to the other side and hang, because you got to do, you got to do it in a real specific order. Then this is secret area number 1, obviously. And there are 3 Madokans to rescue here. My aim in this playthrough is to rescue all 99 Madokans. Now, I've done it before in the past, but I've never, you know, recorded it, you know, uploaded it to, you know, I haven't done a playthrough for my YouTube series channel. Although I did port a new and tasty playthrough where I did 100%. And that's on my YouTube. But not the classic, the Abe's Oddysee classic. I really do appreciate this being added to the PlayStation Plus library. However, I have to say something right off the bat with respect to Sony's PlayStation Plus premium catalog. You get a lot of games, but a lot of the games you get were already available with PlayStation Plus and PlayStation Now. They merged a lot of the stuff that you see, a lot of the titles you see from PlayStation Now to their new PlayStation Plus. Depending on what tier you purchase, you'll have more access, you know, to those titles. And then they added like PlayStation 1 classics. This is an emulation. I purchased this one, and I also purchased Siphon Filter, which is available in the Classics library. And the difference between the two is this is an emulation. That one is basically an update. I guess I don't know, but I mean, it's Siphon Filter came out not too long after this, right? If I remember correctly. But whatever the case, I mean, it's still kind of lacking. That's what I'm saying. When you talk about the true classics from PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, lacking. Especially PlayStation 1 classics. So lacking. Very lacking. There are a few, you know, a handful. But some of those, you know, I didn't care for then, and I don't care about them now. And I know it's a matter of preference. I'm telling you, there's just not enough going on with it. And there's just not enough updating going on. This dropped, what, back in April? PlayStation Plus, the new PlayStation Plus. I think it was April, right? April of 2022. Let me just make that clear. This is September of 2022, and you know, we're still not getting any additional classics added to the library, and it just, I don't really think that's the way to go. You know, and I can tell you this too. I've changed my subscription plan back to the basic, the essential PlayStation Plus Because it's just not worthwhile. Really, once you play through the games you care about, there's just not anything happening. There's nothing new to get excited about, or something being added to get excited about. You know, and that's just the wrong approach from Sony. But enough of the rant, back to the gameplay. I've been talking over most of this, so this is the second hidden area. And there are two Madakins down here. And I should have talked to you know, what I was doing, why I was doing what I was doing. And so from now on, I promise, my focus is going to be on the gameplay. I just wanted to talk a little bit about PlayStation Plus and what my experience has been, and then move on. Now, I'm playing this in widescreen zoom. You get a few different options, including 1:1, and you can do 16:9, 16:10. A few different options, anyway. This, as it turns out, combined with the retro look, because you get three different modes. You get modern, retro, and then, well, default is, basically you get two different looks. What am I talking about? You get retro and modern. Modern looks blurred. It doesn't look as sharp. So combined with retro classic and widescreen zoom, you get the best look. And I understand, you know, this is a data game. It is an emulation. It isn't going to look, you know, it's not supposed to be, you know, 1440p, you know, or ultimate high definition. It's an emulation. And but for what it is, I mean, you know, despite it being slightly pixelated and jaggy, and you know, it's you know, PS1 graphics. Although this was, when it came out, the best looking game that I played by far. I mean, it wasn't even close. The look, the sound, everything was just superior to a lot of other titles at that time. But so now I'm going to secret area number 3. If you're keeping score at home. No slugs to worry about in here. Just grinders. I remember there was a time the grinders were the bane of my existence. Trying to get the timing down. I don't know why I made it so difficult. I did. I made it a lot more difficult than it actually is. I can tell you that. So, especially when you speed them up like this. Yeah, I mean, now it's nothing. It's a snap, you know, to get through the grinders for the most part. If you're not being rushed, you know, it's not a problem. So this guy, I gotta entice him, but I gotta time it so he doesn't get chewed up by the grinder. So you see I stand, you know, kind of far to the right, and and I wait for the grinder to basically make a trip downward, and then I call him. I call him as it's going down, right? Because by the time he responds and starts moving, it's already raised again. It's getting ready to drop again, like that. And you gotta keep telling. This is the thing about Abe's Oddysee. You can't. There's no Alia like in Abe's Exodus and New and Tasty. You have to deal with them one at a time, and to get them to the right spot, sometimes you have to tell them follow me like 2 or 3 times or more, you know. But despite that, and that is kind of annoying, I admit, oh, that was a mistake. That was a fail. Okay, you just saw a fail. I left the fails in. Yeah, I timed that wrong. So basically, if you do this right, which I do, you'll get him through the portal without getting him killed. It's just fine, you know. See? There we go. And I didn't fart there because I was just more concerned with the grinder than farting. But yeah, that's another thing. In my playthrough, Abe farts for freedom. Okay. And I'll come up with like a theme song for that, you know. Abe farts for you and me. You know, that doesn't flow exactly, but you know, I'll get it. I get it for sure. Okay, number 4, in there, number 4. This guy is easy to kill, and I don't know what my malfunction was right here. What? I don't even bother with this Sentry, but back in the day on the original, I did. And you gotta cook the grenade. You can cook the grenade by holding the circle button. And there's just no need. It really is unnecessary to take that Sentry out. I mean, if you don't want to get zapped, yeah, take him out or take it out. I said him, it.
Hello, follow me. Okay.
And there's a fart for freedom. Now, I don't know how many of you have played Oddworld Soulstorm, but they took farts out. They took all the fun out of Oddworld. You know, the humor that is quite apparent in Abe's Oddysee and Abe's Exodus, and for that matter, New and Tasty, because, you know, basically Abe's Oddysee. Yeah, it's gone. It's missing from the Soulstorm. Like, the soul of Oddworld has been gutted in Soulstorm. Anyway, that's more ranting. I do apologize. Let's get rid of these guys, because I've gotten everybody rescued.
Hello, follow me. Okay.
So far. Now, I can tell you, kind of a spoiler, if you will. There are 28 Madakans
Okay.
in our first visit to Rupture
follow me.
Farms.
Okay.
28. Now, there's a certain point we get to that if I don't see 25, I know I missed somebody. I gotta go back. You'll see that. It's coming up. Yeah, that was a fail. So now I'm going to do the rewind feature, I believe. Yeah. Nice little. Now, with the PlayStation Plus package, the classics, you get rewind, you get save anywhere, and also quick save. First one, you didn't get any of that. And I understand for quote-unquote purists. I consider myself a purist. You know, I'm a gamer of the purest form. You know, I gamed a long time before a lot of you so-called purists were fucking gaming. You know. Hardcore purists. I can't stand them. Anyway. Yeah, here, I usually go down to the other one, that's why, because this is a timing thing. This other one's real simple. Just crawl down, grab another boom boom, right, and back up you go. And I apologize for cussing. I'm gonna, that would be the last time I cuss in this playthrough. But, you know, hey, I'm not, I'll never be a speedrunner or any of those types of gamers. That's not what I'm into. It's not what interests me. I'm more of a vetted casual gamer, you might say. Come up with a new term. You know, I had the experience, and you know, with a game like this and some of the other games I play, and you know, I figure stuff out. I might fail a lot, but I eventually gotta figure stuff out, and I just keep going, you know, until I succeed, till I accomplish whatever I'm trying to accomplish. Like, you know, the main aim here is 99 Madokans, right? And that's the goal. Now, I messed up with this. There's a timing thing, and I still don't quite get it completely. I did this by mistake back in the day, and I'm like, wow, how they... See, you can drive this slick down below who's walking back and forth. Nuts. And he just, like, breaks his routine and walks straight over the mine. As you'll see. But this time, seriously, I've done it instantly before. It's never been an issue. But here, it takes a little bit of time. No, okay, that's not it. That's not it. Yeah, okay, back. Okay, he's gonna hit this. By the way, they can kill the Madokans if they hit him enough. Come on, man. And I just keep mashing. Stop mashing, you know? Stop mashing buttons. Right, say hello. Uh-huh. Alright. Yeah, finally. Yeah. And then turn them into giblets, and we can get on with our lives.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, I decided to pull this lever first to stop the grinder. He will miss it. You can drop him right away, but you have to do this eventually anyway. So
Wait. Okay.
this is best to get it out of the way. So I decide. What do I decide? Yeah, to grab the boom boom and then take out the sentry first before I grab the southern Madokan. And this was too far back. You need to move up a little bit. Not too close. Right about there. Yeah, that's perfect. Oh wait, no, that's not. Oh, and another thing. No, I was in the right spot. But you don't throw upwards, throw horizontally. Don't throw vertically with the D-pad out, throw horizontally with the D-pad, right. And the R1, which releases. Anyway, oh, that made sense.
Follow me. Okay.
Yeah. And a fart for freedom. And away they go to Madokan land. Madokan land? How do you pronounce Madokan? Huh? Do you say Mudokan? Madokan? You like calling them muddies for short? Because I don't. Muds? all that meat. Very dangerous. So we got to defuse that mine there. And these two, here's what you have to do. You have to chant, get them up. They run immediately, pull that lever. So that's why you got to move next to that lever. So boom, pull lever, bam, you get rid of one because automatically these two are a pain in the ass if you don't take that one out. Pain in the rear ass. There you go.
Follow me.
That's how you deal with those two. Now, it's just this one Madakin, or Muddy. Madakin. Here. So basically we're going to transition seamlessly. Little pause there as the game loads in the next screen. Definitely want to take possession of that slig, turn him into gibs or gibs. How do you pronounce giblets? Giblets? Because they're both valid.
Wait.
By the way, there is no correct way. It's giblets or giblets. It's fine. Absolutely fine. We'll fart for freedom. You know what I forgot to do though? I forgot to walk. Here's another thing you have to do. In New and Tasty, the birds come back. And same with Exodus. The birds come back after a short duration. Yeah, I forgot. But here you have to walk off screen, back, off to the next panel, back to the previous panel, and then the birds will be there. It's basically reset. That's how you reset them. Now you see those shadows? Be aware of those because there are Mudokins hiding in those shadows. Well, they're not hiding. That's just their assigned work location. And they're scrubbing the floor. Man. This game, back in the day, it cracked me up so much. Like, the stuff the Sligs say and the Madokins, they were more talkative than New and Tasty. Devs gave them more lines, which was a nice touch.
Hello. Follow me. Okay.
I was running around. I remember back in the day, like, where the hell are they? Because it didn't even dawn on me. They might be in the shadows, right? Back when I was a noob. Yeah, I mean, you can. There are two portals. There's one, the one we used already. Let's call that to the west or left. And then there's another portal all the way down to the east or to the right. You can, I just choose to bring most of them down here to this one. I really don't know which way is faster. I think if you choose to take them down the other way, you add a little bit more time. Yeah, because you have to run all the way down here, It's just, yeah, it's definitely faster just to take the bulk of them, most of them to the west. The only two I sent through that first portal are the first two we come across. The only Madokins I sent through the portal we first come across are the first two we come across. Yeah, and anyway.
Wait.
But like I said, we
Okay.
will be back here later in the story. And there will be slogs.
Hello. Hello, follow me. Okay.
I'll just say that. There will be slogs.
Wait.
So I like to rescue them all at the same time as well.
Hello. Hello.
There's one
follow me.
hiding here.
Okay.
Now I can tell you,
Wait.
if you've done this correctly, if you've rescued every Madaka to this point, you see that board behind? Escapees, it says 18. Well, there are 7 here. 18 and 7 is 25. If you see 25 on that board, you know you've gotten all the Madakans to this point. You've rescued them all. I don't know why I pull this lever. In New and Tasty, you could take this, it do take the tram because there's a hidden Madakan, an extra added Madakan. Remember, in New and Tasty it's what? $299? 299 Madakans. In Exodus it's 199. Only three Madakans remain. A little reminder. So yeah, at this point we've gotten all the Madakans. We've accomplished our mission, and now we have one more big challenge in terms of puzzles. Hidden rooms. 3 more Madakans to rescue. And of course, there's this jerk to take out.
Ow, 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 ow.
Now, this was really a waste of time. I don't even know why I did this. Honestly, don't even bother doing what I just did, because you just added time that's not necessary. Unless, you just enjoy seeing sligs turn into a couple dozen giblets from the mines, then by all means do it. Otherwise, it's a waste of time. You're just adding on time. Now, there's a trick to this, and I was like trying to remember, like, where do I stand for this? Because I'm gonna drop a grenade, or a boom boom. Actually, they're called boom booms, in this, not nades. Yeah, that was not correct. This takes me a few attempts. I leave them all in. I leave all fail. Yeah, I don't even, yeah, so use, oh man, so this is what, yeah, I finally got him, yay, jeez, that's what stumps me, stalls my progress, that issue right there. This here is just a matter of timing it so you get your jump in, and it's actually not as hard as it first appears.
Hello.
Final 3 Madakans, fart for freedom, send them on their way. And we're already, wow, we're already through this first episode. I don't know if I get this the first time or not. What's that? Yeah, I do. Yeah, gotta drop back down because we need the lift. We also need a nade. Oh, I'm sorry, a boom boom. Need a boom boom. We need the boom boom for the other boom boom, for the mines actually that are still active above. Otherwise, it will explode. I'm very disappointed with that slig though. I mean, he could have taken out a couple of mines for me, you know, make it worth my while. Just took out one. Well, that's the end of episode 1. Hey, I appreciate you watching. We got all 28. Next up is the stockyards. You'll see that in the next episode. Until then, stay groovy. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.